Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is the 25th video for Django e-commerce website, and in this video we will implement the delete functionality of the particular item in the cart. Okay. So we have already implemented the update, add, and we have all the things we have implemented, just we need to implement the delete functionality. So let's start to do this. So I will open my main app, and in that app I will open the this is our cart page, and I will update the cart page for the delete functionality. So I will open the cart.html file, and here what I will do, I will implement this is the data item. I will add this attribute in the update button also, and here I will add update item. Okay, now when we click on this, I will get this item ID, and then we will implement the server side card functionality. We will manipulate the card data. Okay, so I'll open the views.py file. So here is views.py file, and here I will create. Okay, I'll copy this delete card item, and I'll update here. Update cart item request. We need a request ID. We need PID, all the things. Okay, we will edit this later, and we need the total amounts. Okay, we need to pass this data. We will when we update this, then we need to change all this data. Actually, we need to change this price and this we need to change this total and grand total. So what I will do here, I will create the temp. I will get this cart list template. Actually, we will send the data to this cart list template, updated data to this cart list template, and then we will return this template to the browser. Okay, so we will do the same as we are doing in the delete cart functionality. Just we are in this we are deleting this, and in this we will update the quantity. Okay, so I will update the quantity. I will get this here. Okay, so we will okay, so this is our card data. This is the quantity of the session, and here what I will do here, I will get this quantity. We will send this. So I will product quantity, and this will be a int. So and I will send this quantity from the ajax. So p quantity, so this will be here. Okay, so updated the card, and we have a total amount, PID, item. Okay, so we are doing all the things. Actually, we are changing this in delete item, but we need to change this in update. Yep, here, and here we will do this. I will undo this. Okay, this, and here we will p quantity, and this p quantity is product quantity. So this will be quantity, and we are passing this data. Okay, now we will modify the urls.py file. So this is okay. What we are doing, update cart item. Okay, so update cart item, and this will be update cart. This will be update cart. Okay, we are done in urls.py. We are done in views.py, and now we need to add the JavaScript code in our custom.js file. So I will open the static folder in this custom.js, and in this I will copy this delete functionality. I'm copying this because we have already created this kind of code. We will click on the update item, update class, then we are getting the product ID, as well as we will get the quantity. So this will be our quantity, So here is our quantity is cart item. So here is the class. So I will add the class product quantity, and here is the product id. Okay, so this will be our product, this id, and we need this value. So I will add this class. When we click on this, we will get the product id, and I'm passing the product id in the class here, product quantity, so it will get this value. Okay, now we need to pass the quantity. So here the quantity is okay. We are getting the total items, we are getting the cart list. Actually we don't need to get the total items because we are not deleting or any kind of removing or adding the items, but we are just updating the items. Okay, so we will comment this. So we are done for the update. Now let's check this, refresh, and I will 3. Let's open the console network and click on this. It is doing nothing. Let's see this again. I'll hard refresh the page. So it is saying that it has, actually we are returning the template. So here is the template. We are returning the template cart list.html. Okay, we will go to the cart list.html. Okay, we are passing everything. The data is okay. Let me see this. Cart data, cart items, p quantity, get quantity. Okay, let's debug this. Why it is okay? It is actually it is deleting some item. We are doing okay. We need. I think we are delete this. We need to pass this the. We need to pass here the update URL. So this will be update cart. Actually, we have deleted the item. Okay, no issues. We will go to this and add another item. Add to cart, and in the relative products we will add to cart this, and we will update this with 3. Refresh this. Okay, so we have a 550 into 3, 150, and the total is, let's say 4, and we will refresh this. So it is 4 into 200, 800, and the total is 950. Okay, so we have successfully updated the cart. Okay, now so okay, one thing more, we need to add this checkout button when we have some items in the cart. Okay, so what we will do, we need to update these two templates, cart.html and cartlist.html. So we will show this when our total items will be greater than 0. Okay, so I will add here, if total items, then we will show the checkout button. Okay, we will work the checkout button later, but I will just keep this in condition. Refresh this page. So I'll delete this page and delete this, refresh this. So we don't have checkout button. So similarly we need to do in this in cart list, because we are rendering when we are performing any event update or delete. So we need to add this in cart list page also. So now let's test this. So we'll go to home, go to this product, add to cart, click on this, add to cart, click on this, add to cart. Obviously we will work on these buttons later. We will soon work on these buttons. Okay, after the cart functionality and after the account functionality, we will work on these buttons. Okay, so we have cart. So we have 3 products in the cart. Now we have a checkout. Now click on this, delete, click on this, delete, click on this, so checkout button will be hide. So we don't have any button here checkout. But okay, so we have successfully created the update, delete, add functionality for the cart. In the next video, so we will do the work on the account section. We will register, login. We will not do the work on account section next. We will do work on our checkout section. So when user will click on the checkout button, then we will redirect him to sign up or login. Then he can pay the amount for the product. Okay, so stay tuned with this channel, and please subscribe and like this video. Please comment your thoughts. If you have any improvement suggestion for me, then please add in the comment section. Thank you so much.